Do you struggle to moisturize your curls without weighing them down? Well, in this video, I'm going to share some of the best lightweight deep conditioners with protein and without protein from both the drugstore and higher end brands. My name is Gina, and here we chat all things naturally curly. I love simplifying things, talking about the science of hair, and really breaking down product ingredients so that way you can find the best products for your hair. Stay tuned for a special giveaway that I'm going to have in this video where you can win one of my favorite high-end hair mask. So let's dive in. Let's first talk about some of the deep conditioners that might be weighing down your hair and what you want to avoid if you struggle with having a fine, low density, or thin curly hair. I'm gonna put up an example here on the screen of just a couple that I have seen that are really popular that would probably be too heavy for you if you do struggle with your hair getting weighed down. Some ingredients that I typically look for that tend to be heavier are coconut oil, shea butter. There's some other butters and oils as well, but those are very common. And if you see those towards the top of the ingredients list, or you see multiple of those or several different oils in an ingredients list, that could indicate that that product is too heavy for your hair. Now, this is not always the case. There are definitely deep conditioners in this list that contain some of these ingredients, but they're formulated in a way that is more lightweight. We're not cosmetic formulators. We don't exactly know how the product is formulated. So we do have to test and try things to actually know, which is what I'm here for. I have tried all of these so I can tell you if it's light, medium, or more on the heavyweight side. Stay tuned for one deep conditioner that I'm going to share with you that doesn't contain any oils in it. It's definitely a lightweight option and it's highly moisturizing. If you already own and use some of these heavier deep conditioners, you can definitely still use them. Just use very small amounts of them and make sure that you're thoroughly rinsing it out and spending time to thoroughly rinse out your hair. That way there's not a lot of those oils and butters left behind. And also make sure you're not leaving them on too long. Never sleep in your deep conditioner. Always rinse it out and follow the instructions on the label. The first couple of deep conditioners I'm going to share with you are lightweight to medium weight deep conditioners that contain protein. Within each of these categories, I'm going to be listing these in order of weight, starting with the most lightweight options with protein. The first one is one of my all-time favorites, and you can actually enter to win this deep conditioner. Check the description box down below for instructions on how to win this, but this is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. This is one of the best selling deep conditioners with protein because it actually has several protein ingredients. That's one thing that I usually look for if I'm wanting a protein strengthening mask, is I'll check the ingredients and see how many protein ingredients does it have. If I just see one that's very low on the ingredients list, then that might give some protein, but I wouldn't really consider it like a protein deep conditioner. So you definitely want to see several of them on the list. I can spot three right off the bat. I see soy protein, corn protein, and wheat protein. As I mentioned, it's very lightweight, so it's not super thick. It's also highly moisturizing. Protein deep conditioners still contain moisturizing ingredients. If it's a conditioner, it's going to inherently be moisturizing. And the protein is just an added benefit for strengthening your hair and reducing breakage. This actually contains 4 different oils, but I still find it to be very lightweight. So this is a great example of just because there's several oils doesn't mean that it's going to be a heavy conditioner. And when I talk about weight, I like to consider both the viscosity of the product, so the thickness and the texture and feel of it, and the ingredients, so moisturizing, oils, butters, all that kind of stuff. If you want to win their limited edition birthday cake scented one, check out the description box down below. I recently received this in the mail from Briogeo to celebrate their birthday. I don't need this many because I have several backups of these, so I wanted to gift this one to one of you all. You just have to be subscribed here to my channel and leave me a comment down below. Just follow the instructions in the description box. Next, we have the Curlsmith Multitasking Conditioner. This is one of my favorite products because it's multi-purpose, so you can use it as a deep conditioning mask, as a regular rinse out conditioner, so something you don't have to leave on, you just rinse out, or you can leave it in your hair and use it as a leave-in conditioner, so you don't have to rinse this one out. This one is an exception. All the other deep conditioners you have to rinse out, unless if it states that on the label that it can be used as a leave-in. You don't want to be leaving conditioners on your hair if it doesn't say that, because it could lead to over-moisturized hair. But this one, very lightweight. It does contain protein ingredients, but they're lower on the list, so I wouldn't consider this like a strong protein deep conditioner. It's a great way to get in a little bit of strength without causing like any stiff or brittle feeling. And I have found that with all of these deep conditioners and most deep conditioners with protein, they have so many moisturizing ingredients in there too to counteract like a stiff, brittle feeling that protein can give. So they're very balanced with all of these options. This contains 3 different oils and 2 butters, but again, it's formulated to be very light and it's not too thick either. And it doesn't have any coconut oil. So if that's an ingredient that tends to react poorly in your hair, this one does not have that. Next, we have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Bond Building Mask. So this is part of the Curl Talk line. They came out with quite a few products that are bond building ingredients. Bond building ingredients are slightly different than proteins in that they can actually help to repair broken bonds, but I've noticed brands have been using that terminology a lot just for strengthening products, so it's hard to tell if this can actually repair broken bonds or if it just strengthens them with proteins to help prevent breakage. So not totally sure, but this actually contains amino acids, which are different than regular proteins. I don't technically consider them or label them as like a protein because amino acids and peptides are smaller forms of proteins. Think of them like the building blocks of protein that can actually penetrate further into the hair strand, which is probably why they call this bond building, because it can actually penetrate deeper into the hair and help give the hair strength without giving like that stiff feeling that too much protein with stronger, larger molecule proteins can often give that feeling for certain hair types. So this is suitable for all hair types, which is why I don't consider it to be like a protein deep conditioner, but it does have those amino acids. It also has a rice extract in it. It also contains arginine, which is another amino acid. So these are smaller forms of proteins, but not whole proteins. I hope that makes sense. So this one is not too heavy either. It's definitely thicker, so it's not a super thin deep conditioner, but I don't find that it weighs down my hair. I just make sure to rinse thoroughly and use a smaller amount if you do have very fine hair. I see 4 different oils in here, including castor oil, but as I mentioned, it's not too heavy. And it also contains caprylic capric triglyceride, which is a form of coconut oil that has glycerin added in. So it's actually more lightweight than just regular coconut oil. So it's sort of a form of coconut oil, but not pure coconut oil, so it's not going to be too heavy. This is a newer product that I've just started testing out, but I really enjoyed it and I wanted to give some affordable drugstore options. So this is the Dove 10-in-1 Bond Strength Serum Mask. So this has both proteins and peptides in it. So that combination is what they call their bond building complex, and it says on their website that it strengthens bonds. So again, I don't know if it can actually repair broken bonds, but it can strengthen them similar to proteins. This one does contain some of those stronger proteins in it though. It also has silicone, which I often find in some bond building products as part of their bond building complex. And then it does have a wax ingredient in here, but it is one of the few masks that I have found from the drugstore that is more on the lightweight side. I would say it's like a medium type of creamy thickness to it, but it's not too heavy, even though it does have the silicone and that wax ingredient. Those ingredients are really going to create a film and a barrier on the hair to help kind of smooth the cuticle. So if you're someone with damaged hair and you're on a budget and you want something to help with strength and also have that protective coating on your hair, this would be a good option. But if your hair gets overly soft, or if you have very fine hair and also lower porosity hair, then you might not want to use something with silicone. As long as you're clarifying though, it's okay, but just keep that in mind that silicone is going to give a very soft, slippery feeling in the hair. It's great for detangling, it's great at moisturizing, but it is going to soften your hair even more. So if your hair is overly soft, don't go with the ones that I say contain silicone in them. If I don't say that, then they don't have silicone. Now let's move on to the light to medium weight deep conditioners that do not contain protein. So these are purely just for moisture. This is the only deep conditioner that I have found that doesn't contain oils. This is the Curlsmith Hydro Cream Soothing Mask. I can't spot any oils in here, although there is one shea butter ingredient, but it's not too high up on the list. But this contains glycerin and hyaluronic acid, which are very moisturizing ingredients. The hyaluronic acid is going to help really draw in moisture into the hair, so it's highly moisturizing while being lightweight, which is really hard to find. Actually, everything from that Curlsmith scalp recipe, so the blue labels, are going to have those ingredients like hyaluronic acid that are highly moisturizing but also lightweight. So that's great if you struggle with your roots getting weighed down, if you struggle with just everything making your hair feel greasy, maybe go with something like this that has virtually no oils aside from that shea butter ingredient. The consistency is like a light / medium weight thickness to it, and I definitely find that it makes my hair feel softer, but it's not overly soft as long as you rinse it thoroughly. The next option I feel like is definitely an underrated brand, but that's from Function of Beauty. You can find these at Target and online. But Function of Beauty makes products where you can add in like mix-in drops. I don't think I've added anything to this one. I wish I had labeled it because I always forget which ones that I've added in because they sell different mix-in drops so you could customize your formula. But the base formula of this is pretty lightweight, although it does have quite a few oils and butters. I don't find it to be too heavy. It's very moisturizing. It's protein-free unless if you add in some drops with protein. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency, but I don't find it too heavy on my hair. This is one of the few deep conditioners where I actually noticed a huge difference in shine. And I don't know if it's because one time when I used this, I air dried product free after, so I was really able to see the effects of the deep conditioner and I felt like it looked pretty good. So it definitely left a good shine on my hair. It's hard to tell that, like I said, but I did actually test this one without stylers and really liked my results. If I can find the photo, I'll be sure to put it up here on the screen so you can see how well that this did in my hair by itself. Next is another drugstore option. This is from Mielle. This is their Rice Water and Aloe Deep Conditioner. So this one does contain one rice extract ingredient. I also read that rice bran extract helps to soften and moisturize the hair. So that's also why I consider it more of a moisturizing ingredient versus like a strong protein that's going to give it like structure and strength. But upon researching, it's just like those amino acids where it's just a smaller form that make up protein, and it's pretty low on the list, so I don't consider this like a protein deep conditioner. I wouldn't use this to get in my protein, but it is strengthening with all the other ingredients in it as well, but this would not cause like a buildup of protein on your hair by any means. It's very moisturizing. It's more of a medium weight when it comes to consistency. This also has aloe, which is a really great moisturizing ingredient, especially for those of you who have low porosity hair where you struggle with your hair drying out. And I see one oil in it, which is rapeseed oil. Next is another affordable option. This is actually available from Sally Beauty. I recently did a review of the whole line, but this is the Texture ID Low Porosity Vitamin Mask. This was one of my favorite products from that line. It's very moisturizing and very softening, so keep that in mind. If your hair is overly soft and silky, this is not going to be the one you want to go with, or you use just a very small amount, but it has aloe in it, vitamin E, C, and B. It also says that it has antioxidants to help improve hair density and thickness. I think it's great for low porosity hair that is also coarse, so maybe you have that coarse low porosity combo that can be really difficult. That's where you don't want to use proteins and you need ingredients that are very softening because that hair type can get very brittle. So this is definitely going to do that. So it does contain a silicone ingredient, which makes it feel very soft, high slip, great for detangling. And I find it to be like a light to medium weight in terms of the thickness. And this contains 3 different oils in it: coconut oil, sunflower oil, and grapeseed oil. So that was 8 different deep conditioners, but I also wanted to share with you a regular conditioner option. Maybe you're thinking all of those deep conditioners sound like they're still gonna weigh down my hair because they have like a lot of moisturizing ingredients. This is another option that you could try. So this is the Curlsmith Post-Wash Calming Conditioner. This is one of the few conditioners that kind of acts like a deep conditioner because it's super moisturizing, but also very lightweight. And in looking at the ingredients, it's actually very similar to the Scalp Recipe Hydro Cream Soothing Mask. They're very similar, but conditioners are just gonna be a little bit more lightweight in their form, especially when it has a pump versus in a tub, it's gonna be a little bit heavier. So that's why I wanted to mention this sort of as a bonus option for even more lightweight. The other reason this is nice is you can put this towards your root and even on your scalp. You generally don't wanna get conditioners and masks near the scalp area. I still take my conditioners all the way up to my roots, but this one is definitely not going to weigh down the roots because it is formulated to be able to get on the skin of your scalp and kind of calm things after you've done like a clarifying shampoo. So this is one of the few regular conditioners that I would use after clarifying. Usually after I clarify, I always go in with a deep conditioner, but this one does a good job at really moisturizing the hair without weighing it down. It also has peppermint oil and tea tree, which gives that like tingling effect that can kind of help to calm the scalp. So this will definitely leave that feeling. Even if you kind of get it on your skin, it leaves a little bit of that menthol feeling to it, but it's just from the peppermint oil. And don't forget to enter that giveaway for the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Mask. I will have details for how to enter it in the description box down below. If you are still struggling and feel like no matter what you try, your hair is just too soft, too silky, it doesn't hold any curl, you can't get a cast, check out my curl coaching program because I can definitely meet with you and run through your whole routine and really pinpoint what what is causing these issues for you, because it's really common for this hair type and so many of you are struggling with your hair not lasting and you really need to cut back on the moisture, which is why I wanted to make this video. But check that program out. I will have it linked down below, but I would love to meet with you to really get to the bottom of your curl issues if you've tried everything and you've watched all the videos and you're still having trouble. I'm going to make a comparison chart that I will have up on the blog post that goes with this video, just if you want to compare and contrast all of these deep conditioners to figure out what's the right one for you. So I'll put the link for that blog post down below. And on my blog, you will also find my shop page where you can apply a bunch of different filters to find the right products for you. So that's actually how I picked products for this video. You can check off options for first deep conditioner, then you can check off contains protein, then maybe you want something silicone free, so you can apply that filter and really narrow down my product recommendations based on your needs. If you want even more recommendations when it comes to styling products and some others for fine, low density, or thin curly hair, check out the video that I will have linked right here on the screen. It's all about some of the best products for this hair type. You will find lightweight stylers, stronghold gels, and much more. So I will talk to you over there. Bye, everyone.